flex payments. I know we have lots of you trying to get through. Please express ordering. Now coming up, just about maybe 60 seconds and counting down, our brother's ScanNCut2 with your wireless card, with your pen holder, $299.95 free shipping and 5 flex payments. And let me tell you guys, if you can scan it, you can print it. It is absolutely an amazing tool. We're gonna show you how that works, and it's completely, totally wireless. So come on back, we'll show you how that works, but right now, here's the spotlight.
Celebrate spring with a fresh face. Now's the perfect time to try something new in your beauty routine. Getting your glow on is easier than ever with Tan Towel. Or what about becoming a bronze beauty? Now's the time to help your skin look brighter and feel smoother. Spring is the time to head outside, but don't forget this beauty no-brainer. You need to wear SPF every day. Protect your skin from the sun and stay hydrated with all your favorite brands. Treat your fingers and toes to all the new fresh spring shades. Deborah Lippman and OPI have the coolest colors of the season. Finish your spring routine with a kiss of color. It's love at first sight with Lancome. Get the melted metallic look with Too Faced, and Trish McAvoy makes our lips simply irresistible. Look your very best this spring with simple and easy beauty solutions. Search beauty and shop now at hsn.com.
The Fuse tool can make these shaker pockets for scrapbooking or card making. You can also use them to make this picnic outdoor chandelier or a baby mobile using the same basic steps. To make the chandelier, place plastic sleeves on top of your template. Then use your Fuse tool with a cutting tip to trace around each shape, leaving a space open to pour the glitter inside. Then fuse it back together. And you can add puff paint to the rough edges and let dry. After that, you can punch a hole and add a grommet using your Crop-A-Dial. Then just string ribbon through and decorate a fun hoop to make a lovely chandelier.
If you see it, you can scan it, you can cut it, you can create it. That's what this is all about. What an amazing tool. I have Julie, Faith, and Balzer joining me right now, and I'm gonna let you get right to it. Let me just give you the price, $299.95 special event price. And what this does, it's a ScanNCut2. Completely wireless, okay?
Yes.
And again, if you see it, you can scan it, you can cut it, and that's the magic.
Yeah, this is an amazing machine. You know that I love my brother ScanNCut because of the incredible versatility that it offers. And so you can take anything, scan it into the machine, and make magic. So let me tell you what I mean. So for example, I have this absolutely huge die cut that I found, but it's damaged. It's been bent, it's run around, it has some issues. No problem. What we're gonna do is we're simply gonna place it into a scanning mat, which is simply just a non-adhesive mat, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead, it's a little big, so I make sure to put it in on an angle, and it's gonna fit right in there, smooth it down, and then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna load it into the machine. Okay, super easy, everything's just a little bit of a push button. And then from the main menu, I simply choose scan to cut data, and this machine scans in not only grayscale, but in color, which is totally amazing. It's one of the improvements that everybody was asking for. Customers love their ScanNCut, but they wanted to be able to scan in color so that you can get something like this pale green die cut, you know, and get it to really pop off. And now not only am I gonna be able to cut this exactly as you see it, but I'm gonna be able to cut it at a variety of other sizes. You can see right here on the screen, full color, big screen for you to see. There's no computer, there's no nothing. Everything is done right on the machine. And that's one of the magical things about the ScanNCut. All you need is an electric socket. you plug it into the wall, and you are ready to play. And that's the thing I say, this is a possibilities machine. Imagine being able to be free of your computer, of any programs, of anything complicated. You just get the machine, an electrical outlet, and you go to town with everything that you have in your craft room. So one of the things that I want to show you that I have here on the table is I have the exact cut, right, that we're scanning right now here, cut at the exact same size, but of course cut out of any material you would like, because this machine will cut virtually anything up to 2 millimeters thick. So we're talking about wood veneer. We're talking about stencil plastic. Yes, you can make your own stencils. We're talking about making your own stamps. We're talking about fabric. We're talking about anything that you want. Go ahead and cut it out. So once the design comes up on the screen here, which you can see, okay, all I have to do is simply select it. It's gonna cut it out. I'm gonna save it into the machine, okay? You have a lot of options for saving. Again, this is wireless, and you're getting the wireless card in this exclusive bundle, so you can save it wirelessly. You can save it, you know, direct to your PC with a PC. You can save it to a USB, but we're just gonna save it right into the machine, and it's gonna go ahead and save it for me, okay? So the first thing that I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna go home, I'm gonna go to pattern, into my saved data, and you can see I saved this previously as well, and there it is, ready to rock. So I could cut it out of this size, but again, no computer, no nothing needed. I can also, hey, I wanna have a smaller leaf. Absolutely no problem. I think this was really easy to understand because you understand what a plus and a minus sign do. You can see how easy it is to just shrink it down to a different size. If I want to rotate it, I can go ahead and rotate it 10 degrees, 1 degree, 90 degrees in either direction. I can flip it so that it goes the other way. This is just endless. Only my imagination limits me. So then all I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab a sticky mat that has some paper on it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and slide that paper in, okay? And then I'm just simply gonna ask the machine to go ahead and cut that file for me. So I'm just gonna simply hit cut. Now you'll see there's another option here, which is draw. And I wanna talk a little bit about that while this is cutting, because one of the incredible things that we're offering this bundle, which is something we've never offered before, and I'm totally excited about, because when they told me this was coming out, I got nerdy excited. But this is because I really, really like pens. Now, the Brother ScanNCut has always had a pen holder, and it's a great pen holder. But the thing is, you've been limited to the pens that come from Brother, which are little die-based pens. But I'm a crafter, man, and I got a million pens, and I want to do absolutely everything. I want to draw on fabric. I want to draw on shiny surfaces. I want to use a gold pen. I want to use what I have. Welcome to the Universal Pen Holder, which is an absolutely amazing tool. So it comes in 2 parts, as you can see right here, okay? So now they have very technical names. It's the pen holder and the height adjuster. Not very hard to understand. Exactly, exactly. So a lot of people try to sort of put it together like this, and the problem, of course, is it doesn't go together like that. It goes together from the front. Pretty easy to understand.
Just drop it in.
Exactly. And then you can see right on here, all you're gonna do is slide your pen in there. So let me go ahead and grab one of my favorite pens, and I can show you just really quickly on this board. You can see right here, okay? This is what the pen holder with the height adjuster looks like, and this is drawing, of course, on a dark surface. And then this is just a selection of some of the various pens that we've tried that have worked. So again, most of the pens from your craft room that you want to work with this are going to be amazing, okay? So let me show you how that works. I'm gonna go ahead now, and I'm gonna pull out one of my pens that I like. Let's see. And this is an easy to understand, right? It just looks like a ballpoint pen. Go ahead, put it in there, okay? And then there's a simple mechanism here. I'm just gonna drop it into the height adjuster. Let's see if I can do that facing you. So you can see it hits the bottom here. Then I need to lock it in place. To lock it in place, and I might have to do this facing me, I've got to push up and around, okay? Just like that. And now I can put the height adjuster aside, and this is ready to go. My cut is also done, so we might as well pop that out so I can show you how cool it is.
How great is this?
I know.
How simple is this?
I know. Well, the hardest part for me is being delicate. I'm not exactly a delicate kind of girl, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pull this, and you can see right there, so now I have the same exact cut, right? Let's get some of these little doodads out that I had before. It's just at a smaller size. So we're talking about customizing. You don't have to accept the size that things come. you can be the boss of all of your craft supplies and make it exactly what you want. Who doesn't want a little custom project? Something really cute, right? Might even do a little hair thing. And then here is the, here's the larger one, which is cut, you can see, right like that. Oops, let's see. Oh, I'm moving it around too much. There you go, okay? So a big one and a little one. And now, you know, I just showed you the pen tool, so I feel like maybe we should draw with it.
I think you have to draw with it.
Exactly.
And let me just give you a quick update. We have 947 exactly of these to go around for the entire day. You're getting first dibs on it and already very popular. Express ordering if you can. This is so simple, but do you see all the things you can do? And we will show you the configuration. Understand, this comes with the wireless card. Out in the retail market, it does not. We're including the wireless card. We're including that pen holder that you're about to see it work its magic right now. $299.95. Also out in the real world, you do not get flex payment of $59.99. And we're even gonna ship it to your front door absolutely free.
I don't like the real world. That's horrible, right?
We don't live in the real world. It is all about the dream world here, so, making your dreams come true.
And you can, because it's a possibilities machine. So let me tell you exactly what I'm doing right now, which is I have this little scrap of leftover black cardstock, and we all have scraps of paper left if you're a paper hoarder like I am. So what I've done is I'm just scanning it into the machine, and if you look at the screen here, you can see that black paper. Now that's really dark. How am I gonna find my die cut on it? Well, luckily, one of the things you can do is you can actually lighten the color of the scan, and now it's super easy to see. I mean, Brother really has thought of everything. And now I can avoid the cut here, and I can go ahead and draw it wherever I want on my paper. If I want to conserve paper, again, I can move this around and I can rotate it so that it fits exactly perfectly however I want it to, okay? And I can snug it up in there. I can make it smaller, larger. I am the boss of this thing just with this little touch screen. And then instead of cut, guess what I'm choosing? I'm choosing draw, because I want to go ahead and draw. And now on this dark piece of cardstock, I'm going to get to use my favorite craft pen, and we're going to draw.
You're going to freak me out right now, aren't you? Look at this. Look at this craziness.
Isn't it awesome how it just draws right on that dark paper? But you know what? I hate to tell you this because I don't want to get you too excited, but it's gonna get even better.
No way.
I know. Because listen, this is the only machine on the market with a built-in scanner. Now, so far, we've seen some of the amazing things that that scanner can do. So for instance, anything that you see, a die cut, anything you have in your room, a doily that was under your cappuccino, whatever it is, your kid's handwriting, take it, scan it, cut it, draw it. But not only that, we were able to see how you could use a tiny scrap that's left over in your space, and you can go ahead and you can use that and avoid what's already cut out. So you're maximizing what you already have. This is not a machine where you buy it and then you have a million other obligations afterwards of other things you have to buy. Nope, you simply purchase it and it works with everything you already have and helps you maximize your supplies, okay?
I cannot believe this is doing
I know.
that.
I can't believe it is either. But
are you guys watching this? Because I cannot believe on live TV that that is actually drawing that entire design.
I know, I love getting people super excited, and now you can see that this design is drawn here. But I'm about to blow your mind even more, because the other thing that the scanner can do is there's a different kind of scanning and cutting that we can do, and that's called direct cut. And what I'm doing now is I'm having the machine go ahead and scan in what we just drew. I'm changing out the pen for the blade, and you can see that is not a hard process.
Okay.
One finger, super duper easy. You don't even have to think about it, you know, you just do it.
Okay, so just pop the pen out now, and then just cut it out.
And then we're gonna go ahead, that's right, because right on the screen, I can see my image, and it's gonna go ahead and it's gonna cut it out for me. But not only is it gonna cut it out for me, because, you know, that would be like not even special enough, because we've just gotta go cray-cray here, okay? What it's actually gonna do for me is I'm gonna add a margin, because I wanna add a little margin around there, because I think that would look good. So what size margin? Oh, I don't know. I can be the boss of it and add any size margin I want. So I think, you know, 0.08 sounds good to me at this moment. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Press cut, press start, and now I have done no work. I have taken a single design. So imagine what you can do. It's so versatile. It allows you to do so much with one design. If you had 5 designs, oh my gosh, if you had 10 designs, right? And the thing is, you're not limited to any particular designs, because guess what? The world is your oyster because of that built-in scanner that allows you to scan in virtually anything, right? And go ahead and just cut it out.
What is there for me to do?
Well, I know. It's just for you to imagine.
Just
is
enjoy
really what
you've created or what this has helped you to create.
So you can see right there, there it is, my beautiful, drawn, cut, scanned,
Doesn't
amazing.
Get more precise.
I know. But
than
are you
that.
ready for amazing even more?
Oh, stop it.
I like shocking you. So we're going to go over to this other machine over here.
Good, I took my blood pressure medication.
I know.
Just kidding.
I'm going to go over to this other machine here. And what I want to show you is I have a bunch of stamped images in here, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just like we did with the thing that we just drew, I'm going to go ahead and scan those in because we all have stamps. We love stamps. We love making stamps. We love buying. I love buying stamps, actually. And I'm going to go ahead now, and instead of having to fussy cut or, you know, buy dies that match those stamps, guess what the built-in scanner and the ScanNCut is going to do?
I don't know.
It is going to
surprise me, Julie.
It is going to surprise them. It's amazing, right? I think this is one of the coolest things. I mean, for instance, one of the things I want to show you, well, actually, let's look at the screen because the scan's already up. So you can see there are all my little bits.
You downloaded this app? Is
There's
that
nothing to download.
Nothing?
No, the machine, you plug it into the wall when you get it.
So
this is it.
This is it.
This is it.
Oh,
this is it, baby. All you have to do is plug it in.
Turn it on.
I know. Well, you have to turn it on. That's true. You do have to turn it on. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to select the stamp that I want, the little design that I want. And I'm just using these red arrows, you know, to go ahead and drag around it. And I can go ahead and I can see my stamp. And again, if I wanted to add a margin to this, I could. Sometimes I like it when stamps have that tiny little margin around them. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm just going to say, okay. And then I'm just going to go ahead and say cut. And then I'm just going to go ahead and say start. And boom, this machine is going to go ahead and cut out my stamped image for me. Now, if I wanted, obviously, I could cut out this whole sheet of them. But I figured we got so many projects to do. We don't want to waste our time cutting out all of those images, right? But boom, right here, I can now pull this out. And if you look at this, I think this is impressive. Look at those tiny little feet. Look at those tiny little feet, baby.
Look at the precision of that cut.
There's absolutely no more need for you to have scissors to waste your time. You get to spend your crafting time imagining things instead of doing the labor. This is like having an assistant, right, in your craft room to do all that stuff. Now, one of the things that I also wanted to show.
This is what artificial intelligence is all about.
I'm waiting for my ScanNCut to talk to me, right?
That's amazing. Listen, if you own this, please call us with your testimonial. Tell us what you've been working on. Tell us what you've been creating. And tell us how easy it is. We would love to hear from you if you're online ordering it right now, which hundreds of you are trying to get through. And I know that. Please be patient with us. This is absolutely incredible. We haven't even shown you everything you get with it. I will do that in just a minute. I apologize. But we wanted to get to the big, amazing part. Okay,
right, so I just want to show you one more idea, which this is a stamp. And you know, just like we scanned in that die cut, I scanned in my stamp and I turned it into a drawing file. And I was able to draw on this dark tag using the universal pen holder. So now your stamps are even more versatile because you don't have to just stamp them. You can draw them, change the size of your stamps.
That's amazing.
I think it's amazing. So let's talk about that bundle because it is kind of awesome. I'm going to go ahead and grab the board.
And I want you to say again what you can use this on because here.
Yes.
Because you actually can use this on what? On wood?
Yeah, so virtually anything up to 2 millimeters thick. And so I have a little board here because I thought you might ask that question. And I'm not a Girl Scout. I like to be prepared, right?
Great minds.
So there you go. So you can see right here, I have this board and you can see leather, canvas, cardstock, vinyl, fabric, felt. These are not the only things, obviously. These are just some of the most common things that people ask about. But it's virtually anything up to 2 millimeters thick. So a lot of people like to cut stencils. A lot of people like to cut all sorts of fun stuff with it. And now, if you go ahead and you look, okay, you can see here we have the big board with all the value, and you can see some of the included accessories. So obviously you get a cutting mat, you get your regular blade, which you saw us cutting all sorts of stuff with. You get the traditional Brother pen holder, which comes with 2 inks. It comes with a red pen and a black pen, and these are dye-based pens. They're great for doing all sorts of card stuff.
Can you buy more pens?
You can buy more pens. There's a whole rainbow. But one of the things you're getting, of course, in this exclusive bundle, which I'm nerd like geek level excited about, is that universal pen holder.
Oh, right.
Yes.
So you can use your whatever pens you already have.
Yeah, exactly. You can use whatever you have at home, which is awesome. And then you mentioned the wireless card, which I think is an amazing value, because the thing that the wireless allows you to do is a lot of people don't realize. And I have a little tablet here just to show you some of the ideas right there, okay? Which is that you can, there's all these free projects online that you can go ahead and you can grab. And when they come up, you get cutting files, you get a video, you get a PDF download. This is all free. You can store as many files as you want in that cloud for free, which I do, and send them between your machine wirelessly. All you do is a single touch button, and you can see you just can send it over wirelessly. And you are getting this little card right here, which allows you to make your machine wireless so you can get all of that magic so easy. It's unbelievable.
Okay, with people ordering it, almost half gone right now. I can't even,
Which is fantastic, because why wouldn't you want it?
You want this. And you know, the best part is you can use this. It is simple, it is easy, because this does all the work. Wireless card included, that is huge. The pen holder that allows you to use your own pens, your own markers, included. We're gonna show you some other things you can do with this, as if there could be any more.
As if there could be any more. Okay, so this little horse that I made, it's a great little stuffed animal. I like the little tassel tail, I have to say. But I didn't come up with this image, with the drawing that's on here. Oh no, oh no. That is actually, it's a coloring book image. You know how popular coloring books are.
Yes.
So everything you already own is now a pattern for you to use.
Oh, all those like cool colorama books and everything with the cool patterns.
Exactly. I just scanned it into the machine. I turned it into a drawing file using the universal pen holder. I drew on fabric with a permanent, you know, washable marker that's going to be permanent on fabric and is going to work. And then I was able to make this cute stuffed toy. This took me like maybe an hour to make. It was not a big deal. Great little gift to give to somebody. Not only that, but on the other side of this, you can see I have some more coloring book images. And now if we look at the front of the table on the left side, what you'll be able to see, and I'll just walk over there because I like to show things off. Samples are always